subconscious mind never forgets. May 15, 2013. Today we would like to focus your attention on the topic of memory. More specifically, we would like to discuss how you can access your subconscious mind and its limitless capacity to retain information. This message is specifically for those who are having trouble remembering, as well as for those who are interested in learning about yet another ability of your conscious and subconscious mind. Why is it that some people have wonderful memories while others seem to forget just about everything? You see, the human memory is a funny thing. In actuality, everyone has a flawless memory. How can this be? All information which you consciously encounter is instantly downloaded into the subconscious mind. However, you can only access this memory if your conscious mind allows you to do so. So why do some people forget information while others remember so much? The only difference is their beliefs about their memory and the information their beliefs allow to be accessed. We will use a simple computer analogy to further explain our message. Imagine your subconscious mind accurately recorded every piece of information that you have ever learned, read, and heard. However, it is protected by a password. If you do not enter the correct password, then you will be denied access to the information. Your beliefs are the password that will allow you to gain access to all the information you have ever learned. The beliefs also are responsible for determining what you will store in your conscious mind and what you will store in your subconscious mind. All of the information that you have ever covered is contained within your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind never forgets anything. We want you to know that your mind has retained every single fact, explanation, and topic that you have ever encountered. All you need is the password to access this information. Know that we are referring to not only the information that you have learned in this lifetime but in all others as well. Your subconscious mind contains all of the information that you have ever learned, read, or heard in all lifetimes. However, the information that has not been learned directly by you in any lifetime is stored in the Akashic records of all that is. You of course have access to this information anytime you wish, provided you have developed your ability to consciously connect. Regardless, your subconscious mind always has access to this information and downloads any necessary information when needed. Some may prefer to refer to the Akashic records as the superconscious. The name which you prefer makes no difference. We are simply sharing where all universal information is kept and how it can be accessed by anyone at any time. All information is available to anyone provided you know how to access it. You are seeing a smaller representation of this manifest in your technology today. The internet is a wonderful example. The internet contains many billions of sites with incredible amounts of information. However, you must know where and how to access this information in order to benefit from it. Why is so much more information stored in the subconscious than in the conscious mind? It would take up too much of your conscious thought to organize and maintain all of the information you have ever come into contact with in each of your lifetimes. It is stored in the subconscious mind so that you may access this information anytime you wish. Of course, as a fully conscious being, you will once again be conscious of all information. However, this reality requires a very specific focus on the current lifetime you perceive. To be once again conscious of all information would, in a sense, pull you out of the game. Information was never meant to be locked away, rather it was only meant to be stored and organized so that you could access it when needed. Your conscious mind acts as a filter. It will only retain information that is in alignment with what is believed to be useful or needed at the time. Try to think about just how much information you come in contact with even on a daily basis. The amount of data is staggering. However, your conscious mind will only retain what it deems to be useful, important, or of interest. The filter is determined by the beliefs which you currently hold. Since we are discussing the topic of memory, we find it to be a suitable time to briefly mention why some suffer from what is known as short-term memory loss more regularly than others. When the soul is not actively grounded in the body, it cannot remember what it did only a short moment ago. This does not pertain to only the elderly. In fact, many young, otherwise healthy individuals also experience moments of fogginess. Some common examples would be when someone is reading a book and realizes that they have in fact read several pages without having any conscious memory of what they read. Another example of this is when you find yourself walking into a specific room only to stop and wonder why you are in the room at all. It's not that your soul has left, but rather we would say that the soul and therefore the consciousness of the body has shifted focus to another place and time. This leaves the body, seemingly moving about on autopilot. The body is still capable of performing ritual tasks, with little to no awareness of its surroundings. Individuals can still breathe, speak, eat, walk, fall asleep, and to someone watching the body, it would appear that all was normal. It may seem a bit surprising for some to find that their soul detaches or shifts focus away from the physical body quite often, but it is a rather normal occurrence. Your soul detaches its focus from the body every night while you sleep. Now, with that being said, let us now touch upon how one is able to gain access to the information held within their subconscious mind and bring it forward consciously. There are several things you can do. The first is to integrate and truly understand what we have just shared with you. All of the information that you have ever encountered is contained within your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind never forgets anything. Once you have been introduced to any information consciously, it will instantly be stored in the subconscious mind. Once you truly know this, you can then begin to shift your beliefs to allow your conscious mind to gain access to all information once you need it. We always welcome you to request our help to assist you in learning to gain access to this information when you need it. You can certainly invite us to help you while you sleep. This is a wonderful time for us to work with you because your conscious mind no longer has a filter. Your intention before you fall asleep is all that is needed for us to be able to begin working with you. Also realize that once you have the password, you do not have to consciously remember every single fact. Instead, you need to have the ability to search through the information in your subconscious mind for the correct answer. Another simple analogy would be the use of your calculator. You do not necessarily need to be able to perform the math yourself. You only need to know how to get the correct answer. Very few at this time have the conscious ability to instantly remember any information they come into contact with. Often these people are labeled as autistic. They have the ability to remember a tremendous amount of information, or more accurately, they have the ability to access the subconscious mind to access a tremendous amount of information. With the proper beliefs, information is free to pass without any resistance. Much like an open door policy. Information is free to flow to and from the conscious to the subconscious based on the beliefs and filters one has in place. This potential resides within all humans at this time, however it is only found within a seldom few who are considered to possess superhuman abilities at this time. This is changing, along with all of you. We hope that this message has in some way enlightened you about just one more of the infinite possibilities that awaits you. In love and light, we are your angelic guides. Channeled by Taryn Creamy. AngelicGuides.wordpress.com